Have you ever found yourself praying the same prayer over and over again, or maybe even wondering what to pray? But today, I'm going to give you. Have you ever found yourself wondering what to pray, or maybe praying the same prayer over and over again? Well, I found a new way to pray that I want to show you that is going to help you communicate better with God, be more clear, and having God answered you that prayer in that right moment. And I found it powerful. So stay tuned because this is gonna blow your mind. All right. So why is prayer so important? Prayer is important because it helps us build a relationship with God, and it also helps release our fears and worries when we surrender them to God, and it helps us feel peace when we're in a situation that is scary or when we're feeling fearful, right? So, if you found yourself not knowing what to pray, here are some ideas. You can pray for gratitude, you can pray for guidance, you can pray for your family and friends. You can pray God and to help you become a better mom or wife. You can also pray for God to give you a new perspective. And this is what I did with this exercise that I'm going to show you guys today. So I found myself on a Monday going into the office. Um, and as I was in the train, I started praying in my mind, and I found myself just repeating myself. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to try something different. So I took out my journal and I started writing down my prayer. But the way I did it is that I started writing down my prayer as if I was writing a letter to God. And in that letter, I started writing down the dread that I was feeling into going to the office that day and how I was feeling overall. And at the end, I paired that prayer with a Bible scripture. In that case, the Bible, the verse that spoke to me that morning was Colossians 3:23, that it says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as you are working for the Lord and not for human masters." Just that verse alone helped me shift my perspective for the day as I was going to the office, because it just made me think that I was not doing that job for my boss or my coworkers. I was doing this job for God, and I was gonna do my best just to please God at my work. So, and you can use this for different situations and different aspects of your life, because when you write down your prayer and then you pair with a Bible scripture, it also feels like God is talking to you in that right moment. And it can also help you change your perspective on that situation in that day. So, if you don't know how to pair the Bible scripture with the prayer, here's a quick tip that I'm going to give you. What I do is I go to Google or ChatGPT and I write down and I ask them to give me Bible verses that goes with whatever I'm feeling that day. And it's going to give you different scriptures. And what you're going to do next is write down the one that speak the most to you. And then you can journal about it right after that. Maybe you can write down how is that verse talking to you that day, and maybe how is helping you maybe change your perspective in the situation that you're going through. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you guys like it, and I am curious, what is one thing that maybe you can journal or you can write down as a prayer today, that this exercise can help you. All right. Well, I see you guys later, and I hope that you guys find this video helpful. All right. Bye.